I used to be an adventurer like you, but I took an arrow to the knee. A line that fills gamers with nostalgia, a cheeky grin and an impulsive need to boot up Skyrim on probably any electrical device that's near you. It had so many ports it would probably work. The massive RPG that is Elder Scrolls Skyrim had so many of us captivated from the moment your character woke up in the back of an Imperial cart. From the amazing lore to the countless quests you could partake in, it's no wonder why Skyrim has stood the test of time and still remains such an important title in the gaming industry. So with that said, I'm James from GameCast and this is Skyrim. Production on Skyrim began during Bethesda's development of Fallout 3. The design team quickly decided that the game would focus on fictional land of Skyrim and Tamriel. Full development began in 2008 after the release of Fallout 3. It is stated that a number of 100 staff members worked on the Elder Scrolls title, with new members joining the team alongside veterans of the series. Todd Howard, who had overseen a number of Bethesda's games in the Fallout and Elder Scrolls series, returned to direct the upcoming sequel of the Elder Scrolls Oblivion. While the map size is pretty similar to that of Cyrodiil in Oblivion, the design team opted to make a more realistic terrain with the inclusion of mountain ranges, making it more difficult for the player to traverse the game world, encouraging exploration. And yes, we all did die trying to make the shortcut over the mountains, just to fall to our deaths. Todd Howard stated that they took the wonder of discovery element of the Elder Scrolls Morrowind as the main inspiration around the game design. The team felt the best way to create a rich game world was to divide the map into 9 unique territories, with different class systems and races to make the social system of Skyrim as a state different from anything that had ever been previously done before. Howard went on to say that Skyrim's race selection screen at the beginning of the game is the most important of all his games, as it affects the player going forward throughout the rest of the title. Not that it would lock gamers out of particular quests or areas, but the dialogue and, in some cases, racism they received through different territories and from different NPCs. Skyrim runs on the creation engine which had been taken from Fallout 3's codebase specifically for Skyrim. Todd Howard stated that the team had a limited time window to complete the development to avoid having to wait for the next gen release. He went on to say they accomplished everything and more within the designed timeframe. Skyrim uses Radiant AI artificial intelligence system, which was designed for Elder Scrolls Oblivion, but had been updated for Skyrim to allow NPCs to do what they want with extra parameters, meaning that non-playable characters could go about daily tasks such as mining, fishing, and interacting with other characters in the game. Jeremy Soule returned after working on the Elder Scrolls Morrowind and Oblivion. The composer outdone himself, delivering a soundtrack that gamers quickly praised. The game's main theme, Dragonborn, was recorded using a choir of 30 people but overlaid to sound as if 90 people were involved in the masterpiece. Todd Howard believed the large number of voices made the team sound more barbaric and more in tune with the game's setting. The game's fictional language was devised by Adam Adamovich, who created the Draconic language and a 34-rune alphabet along with it. The game also features a large roster of voice actors, with around 70 working on the game to provide over 600,000 lines of dialogue. The game even features the voice of legendary actor Max von Sydow. Skyrim was officially announced at the 2011 Spike Video Game Awards in Los Angeles, with a scheduled release date of the 11th of November in 2011. It was also explained at the unveiling that after the release of Fallout 3 and the DLC for that game, Skyrim would feature larger DLC packages, but not as many as Fallout 3, stating that releasing a large number of DLC with less quantity within them was too chaotic. Unfortunately, on the 1st of November 2011, a leaked version of the game for the Xbox 360 was available to download by anyone who had a hacked Xbox 360, a full 10 days before the original release of the game. A game that had players captivated for hours upon hours, a game that was pumped full of content, a player could explore dark cave systems or attack outlaws out in the wilderness at random. It offered great choice to the player. You could easily master your skills with a bow or become a high-level swordsman. It created a truly immersive experience for anyone who began their own journey throughout Skyrim. With almost perfect reviews upon release, it's no wonder why Skyrim was re-released and ported onto so many consoles such as PS4, Nintendo Switch and the Xbox One. It's a game that has cemented itself into the gaming folklore, and rightfully so. So until Bethesda released The Elder Scrolls 6, you won't hear any complaints from us having to continue to play it through another campaign of Skyrim.
Thanks for watching our video. Please like our page and subscribe to see more content from GameCast.